Hi guys, so back out for a ride, just heading back up to that woodland. I've got the Rx10 Mark IV with me today. Hopefully those woodpeckers are still about. We shall see. But, yeah, I'm not going quite as far as I did yesterday, but I thought I'd do a longer ride one day and a shorter one, gentler one the next day, so I still stay active but not as strenuous. Still lovely, it's just really windy, so I'm fighting against the wind up this hill. It's not very hilly, but it's still a climb. So, but yeah, getting there, and I feel better today. Even again, I feel weaker because I think I burned a lot of energy yesterday, so I'm just taking it easy. Oh, hi guys, so I'm back in the sort of little woodland bit where it starts off, and I'm actually going to go down the track a bit further to see what's down there in a bit. But I'm going to sit here, fly my nose, I'm going to sit here and see if the woodpeckers appear, because there was 2 yesterday, which normally means, well, I'd say this is where they normally hang about, so we shall wait and see. Oh, yeah, there's either a tree creaking or another woodpecker. Oh, it's over there. Right guys, the woodpeckers are further down and they're sort of got a bit further away, so what I'm going to do is actually ride down the path somewhat. This could be comical because this is probably the first time I've ridden off-road in 20 years. Logs and shit in the way. Anyway, I think this was a stream at some point, but all that rain we had, it looks like it's flooded through. It's quite soft. Bloody trees down everywhere. Good note, I think I've just found an amazing bluebell wood. Look at this. That's going to be one hell of a beautiful wood for bluebells. Wow. Well, I know where to come soon. Just got to listen out for the woodpeckers. Yeah, let's it's all these low bloody branches in the way. Yeah, that used to be a gateway. Wow, what a view. Yeah. What a view, people. Oh, that's the lake, the reservoir down there. I can see it at the distance. Right, I'll lay the bike down here I think, and I'm going to sit down and chill and just, there's lots of small birds here, but I think if I'm quiet and if they'll come back a bit closer. They're not far away, I can see them chirping away. This is where I came to a little bit of an issue, guys. Out in the wilderness, lots of little birds, everything from blue tits to chaffinches and things like that, but they're not used to humans at all, so I couldn't get hardly near them. If I moved within, I don't know, 15-20 feet of them, they bugger off. Beautiful trees everywhere with ivy and things have grown on them. This is the only bird shot I got of the whole trip, and he was about the only closest one I could actually get to. But obviously beautiful woods, and for bluebells and stuff coming up soon, this is going to be a good place to go back to. As much as a little bit of wildlife down here at the moment, I think there'll be more at dusk or dawn. So I think I'm going to pop down here again another day at dawn and just sit here quietly and watch the nature appear. But the trees are quite interesting as well, and the way the line of trees is obviously planted, man-made, you know, man-planted kind of thing. Very straight lines. But there's a pond. A couple of ponds down there I could see as well. So anyway, let's get a photograph of this bird over there. I'm going to try and get now. So guys, if you are into cycling and you do want to take the Rx10 Mark IV with you and you use a camel pack, you can get the Rx10 Mark IV in the large pouch quite easily in there, so that's quite handy. Really? There's so many little fine twigs and stuff at the moment, it's grim. This will be good for bluebells as well. That's awesome. So many bits of crappy wood everywhere. I think we're now on the track. Oh, there's the deer. Fucking loads of them. So annoyingly, because the ground's so full of dry leaves, it hasn't been raining for a while, they've all dried back out again. And I've just had right in front of me, camera turned off, GoPro turned off, 2 green woodpeckers literally 10 feet away from me fly away, and they were just on the ground because I know they spend a lot of time on the ground. A wren, which is a really small bird. It's annoying. All the deer, the whole herd of deer, which went that way somewhere. There's no point trying to stalk them. This bit of ground's not too bad because there's not that many leaves, but earlier there was, and it was proper noisy, and there's nothing you can do about it. You'd think having a bike would be good because you can go anywhere. I mean, I can literally just disappear off into the woods, don't have to worry about parking a car, anything like that. But actually, it's also given me another issue as such. But anyway, there's a nice bit of patch of sunshine up here. Hopefully the birds will be here. They're everywhere, which is great, but they're obviously not used to humans, and they sort of go quite quickly. But anyway, we'll have a look and keep going on this track up there and see what we can see. This is the noise I'm talking about. It's just like crunchy leaves. Not much I can do about it. I mean, I can lessen my footsteps, but 2 tyres just crunch and everything, and they freak out the wildlife. So I need to find a spot and just sit down and just chill. But it's finding that right spot that's got good light, which is there. That's pretty good. Plenty of wildlife buzzing around. So I don't know. At least I know where the deer sit, and there's a couple of lakes here, so they'll definitely go for water. It's definitely getting more mild though, because there's flies everywhere, bloody midges everywhere near the water. So anyway, I'm going to stop up here and sit down for a bit and just see what I can capture. So I failed miserably with wildlife, so I moved on to sort of still life. There's a head of a reed here that done this exploding thing with all the little seeds. Look quite cool. Picture of a lake here, which is where the reed was. Look pretty cool. And then onto a few other things. So the sun going down in the trees. This was f5.6 ISO 100 and 1/800th of a second shutter speed. Tree here nicely lit by the sun. 1/500th of a second, f5.6 and ISO 100. That was at 600mm, by the way. And this is another 600mm, f4 though, ISO 100, 1/800th of a second again, f4 like I said. Some bramble leaf here, it looked quite cool, a little bit glossy. So that was f4 and 600mm, 1/500th of a second again, ISO 100. Some of the old ferns that are dying off look quite cool. This was f6.3, 1/320th of a second and ISO 100. Looking up into the trees with the cones and everything, a few fell down, which maybe look up. And also this shot here, this is f5.6, ISO 100 and 1/500th of a second as well, at 600mm. And then headed up the track a bit further, and it's kind of one of those moments of like, I'm in the woods and there's a weird looking shack up there. It's kind of like being in the movies, you know, when you see sort of like a bit like the Blairwitch or whatever. Bit of an old shack that's been sort of hidden in the woods for years. So I headed up towards that, and as you can see, it's quite strange. It's all padlocked up and everything like that, so you can't go inside. But quite quirky, a little bit spooky, probably quite spooky if it was dark. So I took a few pictures of this. Black and white suited it best. So obviously these are all shot on the Rx10 Mark IV. So this shot here was actually taken from right back down the other track at 600mm, f4, at 1/200th of a second, ISO 100. And this shot here was at 24mm wide angle, f5.6 again, just to get the depth, ISO 100 and 1/200th of a second. Looking through the trees there, quite a difficult shot really, because I wanted to get the sunlight and a bit of blue sky and the trees silhouetted. So that was ISO 200, f5.6
and 1/320th of a second. And just quickly, that horseshoe you just see there, that was at 1/400th of a second, ISO 400 at 120mm or thereabouts at f4.
Oh, that's squidgy. And that. Oh, that's well. Oh, yeah. So I think the best of the weather is sort of now coming to an end. A little bit cooler, which doesn't bother me because I always get warm anyway. So next week I'll still be out riding. Unless it's raining, chucking down with rain, I won't, but I'll go on the spin bike instead. But we shall see how it goes. But I'm liking this ride that I've been on today and yesterday. It's got hills, it's got steep hills, but it's also got a nice few level flat bits as well, and then a nice downhill section on the way back, so you can relax and just enjoy life, but you work towards it. So and then I could add another, I think it's about another 5 or 6 miles to it if I did a loop. But yeah, so all in all, another nice day. But I was so busy this morning doing other things that I couldn't get out until this afternoon. But tomorrow I aim to get out first, make the most of the morning, and then chill after that.
So guys, thanks for riding with me as such. Slowly getting fitter, definitely feeling much better in myself. Doing some weights as well while I'm at home. I've also got a spin bike as well, so today being the 28th, I shot this on the 27th. It was very windy, so I didn't actually go riding, but I've just jumped on the spin bike for a bit. So yeah, please click the notification bell and the subscribe button. That'll do me the wonders. Any questions or anything like that about the RX10 Mark IV or the A7R Mark IV or any other Sony range really, feel free to comment or ask questions, etc, etc, and please share my videos, and I shall see you soon.